Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shayna, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. But if you are not new, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I haven't posted in so long, you guys. I just recently moved and I just been getting settled in. So bear with me as I am trying to push out content, work a full-time job, and trying to manage YouTube and a social life. So just bear with me. The content is definitely coming out. I wanted to do a really fun video today and just do an updated Q&A for you guys, as I haven't done one since I first started my channel a few years ago. And I wanted to just have fun with these questions and see what my responses were compared to my first Q&A. So if you'd like to stay tuned for this video, make sure you watch the next clip. If you also like today's video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys have your notification bells on to get notified when I upload. My new upload day will most likely be Fridays. My main days off are Wednesdays and Fridays right now with my work schedule. So most likely you guys will be seeing this video on a Friday. So stay tuned. So we're starting off with a really light question. Number one is, what is my favorite color? So currently my favorite colors are black. I always love red. A pink, of course, 'cause I'm a girly girl, and I would have to say green currently. I think that originally when I first did this video, I think I said like pink and yellow or something like that, and black. So it hasn't changed too much. Number two is, am I a morning or a night person? And the answer has definitely changed since the last time I answered that question. I'm definitely more of a morning person now. I'm up bright and early for work most days when I have to get ready. So now I would definitely be a morning person. I'm about to be 26 next month. So I think it's just also a level of maturity that I hit that's like, you know what? You need to just be up and start your day early so I can get more things done, especially if I have errands and stuff to do or I want to get filming content out of the way. I think it's much easier to get it done earlier part of the day, whether that be the morning or the afternoon. Question number three is, am I single or in a relationship? So the last time I answered this, I believe I said I was in a relationship, but now I am saying that I'm single. Yeah, I went through my breakup the end of last year. I was really quiet about it and stuff, and I've just been taking time to myself, and I've just been healing and working and focusing on the move and stuff. So a lot has gone down since then, but we are very much still close friends, and we still have a lot of love for each other. But yes, I am currently single. Next one is, what inspires me to do YouTube? So what really inspired me to begin with anyway was just a love for YouTube and always being a longtime supporter of other girls on YouTube and wanting to be able to see myself on that screen and be able to inspire somebody to do something that I like to do, or give them hope that they can do something that they want to put their mind to. Also just to be able to give advice and stuff. I thought that was always like a really big factor for me of wanting to make a YouTube channel. And I just like filming YouTube videos. I love watching them, but creating them is such a different aspect of things. And I really enjoy the editing process. I enjoy coming up with really cool ideas for you guys and getting your input on things. You just never know who's gonna watch your videos. And I think that's the awesome part about doing YouTube. The next question is, what is my favorite food? Super simple and fun question. Honestly, I love so much different kinds of foods. I probably would have said Italian or Mexican in my previous video, and I would still say Italian or Mexican, but I've definitely updated my dislikes and likes of food for sure in the last couple of years. I definitely love sushi. I definitely love Asian cuisine a lot more now. I have a different appreciation for it than I did when I was younger. But of course, I love Italian and Mexican to heart. Next question is, do I have any regrets in my life? And I don't think I answered this one or did this question in my first Q&A, but I definitely think I have some regrets. I think, like, who doesn't have regrets? And I feel like people who say like they don't have any regrets, they could be honest, but I don't truly believe in that. I feel like there's gonna be some type of regret in your life, whether it be losing out on someone or losing out on a certain opportunity in your life that you maybe could have had, but you didn't take your shot. And I think like things like that is things that I might regret, where I didn't wasn't confident enough to stick up and say something to someone, or to be truthful with someone. Things like that are things that I regret, but I don't have many. I think that your mistakes, or if you want to call them mistakes, your imperfections that you make in your life really makes you the person that you are. It teaches you lessons and what not to do in the future. And I feel like for that, I take my life and different things that I've learned throughout the years as lessons, rather than like, you know, kicking myself in the foot, like, oh, like you made this mistake, you completely regret it, your life is over and it's detrimental and I'm just like done with everything. Instead of like shutting down, I take it more as a learning lesson that these things weren't meant to be for me and that there's something better for me, and it was more of a redirection. So I definitely don't really have any technical like regrets. The next question is, what is my biggest fear? And I don't think I answered this in the previous Q&A either, but I thought it was a pretty interesting question, and I think people would want to know this. Honestly, I don't have like a huge fear. I think I have small fears, like I don't like the dark, I don't like spiders, like little normal things that a lot of people have in common with me. I think my biggest fear overall in life though, especially at being 25 right now in my life, I think it would be like not accomplishing all my goals by a certain age, or not having a child like by the time I want it, because realistically I would want a child by like 30 something, but I also really want a amazing career as well and a partner. So I think for me, like it's just kind of getting my ducks in a row to be able to have the lifestyle that I want, and I know that it's possible for me to be able to create that lifestyle for myself. So I think it's just more of a matter of being strategic and going into things with good intentions, because I feel like your intentions are so important, especially as you get older. Having intentional like friendships, having intentional relationships, having an intentional job, and really going hard for your dreams is super important to get the outcome that you really want at the end of the day. With that being said, I just really want to hit my goals on whatever timeline is meant for me, whatever God has planned for me, whatever the universe has for me. That's when my time is going to be for me to have a family, to get married, to have a engagement, have a boyfriend, whatever the case may be, get a pet. Like those things will come when the time will come for me. Just like with my career and wanting to do YouTube and social media full time, you know, everything takes time. The next question is, what is my favorite quality about myself? So I think my favorite quality about myself is always seeing the good in things and in people. And it has burned me at times, but I think that it's awesome that I can always see the good in situations, even when things are really bleak or they seem like they may not work out. I've always tried to be a really positive person in that regard. Even when I'm not the happiest myself, I'm always trying to be positive for my friends and for others, no matter what anyone is going through, because you just don't know what people are going through on a daily basis. And I feel like you may be that person to make their day. And if I can do that, then I always try to put my best foot forward in that way. So I think I asked myself this in the previous video that I did, and I pretty much was saying how if I could travel to any one place in the world, any country or anything like that, where would I visit? And I think I had a few on the list. I think it was something like Egypt, Australia, Dubai. I think I had Israel, and I think London. But now I think I would narrow it down to maybe like just 1 to 2. London is definitely still number 1. If you don't know, I'm a huge fan of like UK shows, UK music and stuff like that. So I've always wanted to go to London. I definitely would love to go one day soon. Number 2 would definitely have to be somewhere tropical, maybe like Fiji or Aruba, where, you know, they have the really pretty cabanas on the water floating and stuff like that. I think that would be an awesome trip to go on. I just seen so many amazing YouTube videos and women talking about trips going there, and I think it would be an awesome place for a girls trip, or even just to go as a solo like retreat trip. I think it would just be so relaxing and rejuvenating to go to somewhere like that. I know I definitely answered this in the first video, but the question is, what is my biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is hearing someone chew loudly, like whether it be a restaurant or it be someone next to me. I can't deal with like the sound of someone chewing in my ear. It's very irritating for me. Or the sound of someone like blowing their nose next to me while I'm eating or something like that. I feel like it's so rude, and I just get grossed out really easily when that happens, and I've just always been that way. Kind of a weird thing, but yeah, that's definitely one of my biggest pet peeves, along with someone chewing their gum really loudly, like smacking anything. I hate that. I feel like it's so rude. I definitely did not answer this question, but I thought it was a spicy question to ask myself, and I definitely would like to do it for this video. So the question is, have I ever broken the law before? And the answer is no, not technically. But I definitely stole when I was a little child in this Hello Kitty store in the mall. I was with my grandparents, and I remember the story like it was yesterday. I literally stole this pack of gum. It was like so small, and it was like had this like Hello Kitty print all over it. It was like Hello Kitty shaped gum with like cherry juice or something in the center. And that's when gum like that was really big in the early 2000s. And I remember just slipping it in my pocket, and I literally immediately opened it up in the back seat after we drove off from the mall, because I was so scared I was gonna get caught. I was thinking to myself like, oh my God, I'm gonna get arrested. Mind you, I was like a 7 or 8 year old child, and I know I shouldn't have done it, but yeah, that's the only thing I've really ever stolen is when I was really little at this mall, at the Hello Kitty store. I stole a pack of gum. So not technically, but yes. I know I definitely answered this question before in the first Q&A, and it basically is if I have any siblings. Yes, I have an older sister and a younger brother, and that has been interesting growing up like that. If you're a middle child, you can relate. But yes, I am not the only child. I have siblings. The next question, I think I also answered this in the last Q&A, is am I a summer or a winter person? And I would say I'm actually neither. I used to love winter, but now it's just been getting colder and colder every year. And summer I've never really enjoyed unless I'm somewhere tropical or at the pool. So for me personally, I've never liked summer. I'm really more of a fall or spring person, especially because I'm a spring baby. My birthday is March 29th. So your girl loves spring because, you know, it starts to get in the 60s, 70s, and you get that really beautiful in-between weather before fall comes. And I also love fall because I love to wear layers as well. So as much as I love the warmth, I also love being a little bit cold, like in the morning. That fresh, crisp air is nothing like that, along with so many other wonderful things for fall. So I'm definitely not a summer or winter person, but I'm definitely a fall and spring person. I don't know if I answered this question in the first Q&A, but this is the last and final question, and it is, would I ever tell someone to start their own YouTube channel? And I think that I would, but you also have to know that you have to make a commitment and really be ready to not give your whole life up for YouTube, but just know if you really want to take it seriously and do want to do it as a full-time career one day, you really have to put time and energy into filming the videos, editing them, because you're not going to have an editor off rip. I mean, of course you can pay for an editor if you want to. You can find them all over the place online now, but realistically you're going to probably be editing yourself first. You know, you need to have a list of ideas before you start filming. I feel like, at least for me, to really get the juices flowing out there and kind of figure out the niche you want to go, whether that be beauty, sports, video games. You want to do daily vlog series, traveling series. You have to kind of find what works for you because everybody's different. And I really just try to take inspo from other girls that I like and kind of make the content my own and base it off of my life, because you can't compare what someone else is doing if they're going on vacations 24/7, but your life is nothing like that. So I really just try to find a happy medium, a happy balance. Also try not to compare yourself to other YouTubers because everybody's growth rates are different. Like my growth rate is very, very slow, but also I haven't been completely consistent after I started my YouTube channel. It might be different for someone who is consistent, like right off the bat, like, and they just keep posting right after they posted. Then yeah, you're probably going to grow followers much quicker because you're a fresh new channel and people get excited about stuff like that. So I definitely would recommend it. Just know it's going to take some time and effort. You're not going to get 1 million followers overnight. This isn't TikTok, and people seem to forget about that. This is not something that is like fast money, that's just like fast overnight celebrity fame. It doesn't work like that with YouTube. And you just got to be consistent at it and really trust the process and enjoy it. Don't do it based off, if you're just going to do it for numbers and money, you're going to go into it for the wrong reasons. I'm telling you that right now, because you have to really want to love for filming in front of the camera or your phone in general, and not minding to be the center of attention, because at the end of the day, people are coming to your channel to watch your videos, and you never know who may be watching your videos or what brands might be. So you really have to just be confident in your craft, and you find with time that you're going to be more confident. I wasn't always confident with the camera when I first started, but now I'm much more confident. You get comfortable talking to yourself on the camera, and you have to find what works for you. But I would definitely recommend a YouTube channel. So if you're thinking about starting, you should start your channel. Don't be afraid, just do it, and you know, you'll see how it goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and enjoyed this little Q&A. I will see you guys in my next video. And if you guys did like today's video, once again, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and also hit the notification bell to stay notified when I upload every Friday. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.